In an age predating the birth of the first stars, when stories unfolded on other planes, the cosmos pulsed with primordial and untamed energies. The immortal spirits, known only by the winds that slithered through the vast forests of the infinite, clashed in powerful, nameless, formless collisions. Their sound and strength filled all things. In a slip of the gods, from the shadows was born the most terrible demon in all history. Hiranyakashipu, whose ego rose like a peakless mountain. Hiranyakashipu would challenge the very fabric of the universe, seeking to overthrow the gods who wove destiny and rewrite the eternal order. Convinced of his invulnerability, he dared to defy Vishnu, the Lord of Preservation, in an act that would shake the foundations of the cosmos. Eons before, his brother, Hiranyaksha, had been defeated by Vishnu himself when he attempted to sink the earth into the primordial waters. From that moment, Hiranyakashipu swore vengeance upon the gods. Abandoning his throne, he set out on a journey of severe austerities, meditating for thousands of years. His penance was so powerful, it compelled Brahma, the creator of the material world, to descend from the heavens and grant him a boon. Astute, Hiranyakashipu did not ask for immortality. Instead, he devised an impossible wish: that his death would not come by the hands of a man or a beast, neither by day nor by night, neither inside nor outside any dwelling. Neither on the ground nor in the sky. Brahma the creator granted his wish. And so, freed from the threat of death, Hiranyakashipu cast his shadow upon the world. He subjugated the demigods, expelled them from their celestial realms, and seized their thrones. The sages were persecuted, their chants silenced, their prayers reduced to echoes lost in the wind. Sacred forests burned, rivers once pure turned dark and turbulent, as if nature itself wept. Men and women lived under the weight of fear, forced to worship him as the only god. The cosmic balance was shattered, and the earth groaned beneath the demon's rule, awaiting the moment of liberation. Within his own palace, however, a whisper of defiance arose. His own son, Prahlada, a boy of pure heart, devoted to Vishnu from birth, refused to bow before his father's tyranny. He spoke of the Lord with love and reverence, and his name echoed like a forbidden chant through the corridors of the kingdom. Hiranyakashipu, consumed by fury, sought to break his son's faith. He commanded his soldiers to do whatever it took to end the boy's life. They threw him from a cliff, tried to drown him, left him in a pit of venomous serpents. Yet Prahlada, shielded by his unwavering devotion to Vishnu, emerged unscathed from every attempt, enveloped in divine protection. Holika, Hiranyakashipu's sister and Prahlada's aunt, was a powerful witch of the age. She had a special boon: Fire could not burn her. And so, Hiranyakashipu devised a cruel plan. He ordered Holika to hold Prahlada in her arms and sit upon a pyre, expecting the boy to perish while she remained untouched. But Vishnu always protects his devotees. Her boon failed, and she was consumed by the flames, while Prahlada emerged completely unharmed, preserved by the Lord's grace. Hiranyakashipu then began to feel terror filling his soul. If there was no way to break his son's faith, then perhaps Vishnu was truly an all-powerful god, and he was not in control of the world at all. One fateful night, having seen all his efforts thwarted, Hiranyakashipu felt the weight of fear gnawing at his soul. He masked his dread with forced laughter and exaggerated gestures. Before his entire court, he puffed out his chest like an actor on stage, feigning disdain, though his eyes could not hide his desolation and despair. With a crooked smile and a voice laced with false confidence, he issued a challenge to his own son, pretending it was all just a joke, though he was profusely sweating and his stomach twisted as he spoke. If your Vishnu is omnipresent, then is he also in this pillar that sustains the palace? Prahlada calmly replied, "He is everywhere." The king laughed, and consumed by his pride, he raised his mace and struck the pillar with all his might. The sound tore through the air like thunder, and the pillar shattered instantly, reduced to a storm of stone and dust. For a moment, all the silence in the world fell upon the hall. Time seemed suspended, as if the universe itself had held its breath. From the broken marble, something emerged, neither man nor beast. His eyes were erupting suns, his mane living flames, his claws as sharp as the very axes of the universe. He was Vishnu, and yet something even the gods had never seen before. His name, Narasimha, the incarnation of divine wrath. Hiranyakashipu roared and charged at him. But there was no fight. There was no battle. Narasimha seized the demon king and dragged him to the palace's threshold, neither inside nor outside. He lifted him onto his knee, suspending him in the air, neither on the ground nor in the sky. At that very moment, the twilight burned on the horizon, neither day nor night. And then, with a roar that resonated through all the planes of existence, he tore the tyrant apart with his claws. No weapons, no blades. The kingdom trembled. The lesser demons fled. The earth itself held its breath. But Narasimha would not calm. His fury would not fade. He roared, and mountains cracked. Even the gods feared that the universe itself would be consumed by his wrath. Then, a small figure appeared. Prahlada. Without hesitation, the boy approached the colossal being of flame and shadow, and, with humility, he bowed before him. Narasimha, the untamable, gazed at the child. His blazing eyes softened, and then he smiled. The balance was restored, and the Supreme Lord of the universe, his mission fulfilled, dissolved back into the ether. Prahlada ascended as king, ruling with justice and devotion. But the world never forgot that night. The night when Vishnu came with no known form, with no predictable law. The night when divine justice found a new name, Narasimha.